Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're someone who spends your weekends on two wheels, tracks every ride on Strava, or has strong opinions about the best gear for climbing versus flat routes, you're sitting on more earning potential than you might think. Cycling has quietly become a pretty rich niche for making money, both online and out on the road. There's real demand for coaching, content, gear reviews, and even just the physical act of riding a bike for deliveries. In this video, I'm walking you through 7 legitimate ways to turn your love of cycling into income. And for each one, I'll give you honest numbers on what people actually earn. Let's get into it. Number 1, become a bike courier or delivery rider. This is the most direct way to earn from cycling, and it works in almost any decent-sized city. Bike couriers deliver packages, documents, and food for local courier companies. And in a lot of cities, you can also do food delivery specifically by bike through apps like Uber Eats and DoorDash. Traditional bike messenger pay tends to run somewhere between $17 and $28 an hour, depending on your city, with major metros like New York and San Francisco paying noticeably more than smaller markets. Commission-based courier work can actually push higher for fast, experienced riders, though newer couriers often average closer to $10 to $15 an hour, while they're building speed and route knowledge. It's genuinely physical work, but if you're already fit from riding, it's one of the more straightforward ways to convert cycling ability directly into cash. Number 2, become an online cycling coach. If you understand training zones, periodization, or race prep, there's real money in coaching other cyclists remotely. You don't need to be a former pro. A lot of successful online coaches are simply experienced amateur racers or longtime riders who know how to build a structured plan, using platforms like Training Peaks to deliver and track plans. Most legitimate online cycling coaches charge somewhere between $150 and $400 a month per athlete for real one-on-one coaching, with entry-level coaches at the lower end and coaches with elite or professional racing backgrounds commanding the top of that range or higher. Even a modest roster of 8 to 10 athletes at $200 a month each works out to a genuinely solid income, and it scales well since a lot of the plan writing and check-in process can be done efficiently once you have a system down. Number 3, start a cycling YouTube or Shorts channel. Bike reviews, climbing challenges, gear comparisons, training tips, ride vlogs. Cycling content performs consistently well because the audience is passionate and tends to watch, comment, and come back regularly. Once monetized, ad revenue follows the same general pattern as most YouTube niches, typically a few cents up to around 10 cents per 1,000 views on Shorts, and more on long-form content depending on watch time and audience size. Ad revenue alone is usually modest unless you're getting real volume. But cycling is a strong niche for brand partnerships, since bike and gear companies actively look for creators with genuinely engaged audiences to sponsor, and those deals often pay significantly more than ad revenue itself. Number 4, become an affiliate for cycling gear and apps. Cyclists spend a lot of money on gear: bikes, components, smart trainers, cycling computers, apps like Zwift and Trainer Road, nutrition products, and clothing. If you're creating any kind of cycling content already, adding affiliate links to gear you actually use is a natural extension. Commission rates on cycling gear typically run somewhere between 3 and 10% per sale. And app or subscription-based affiliate programs sometimes pay a flat referral bonus instead, because bikes and components tend to have high price points. Even a small number of monthly sales can add up to a meaningful supplemental income, though this tends to work best layered on top of content you're already making, rather than as a standalone strategy. Number 5, sell training plans and structured workouts. Similar to coaching, but packaged as a product instead of a service. You build a structured training plan, whether that's a century ride prep program, a climbing-specific block, or a beginner-to-first race progression, and sell it once as a downloadable plan through Training Peaks' Plan Marketplace or your own website. Individual training plans commonly sell somewhere between $20 and $80, depending on length and specificity. It's not going to replace coaching income from a handful of sales, but creators with an established cycling audience who sell multiple plans can realistically bring in several hundred to a couple $1,000s a month from this. And unlike one-on-one coaching, it doesn't require ongoing time per customer. Number 6, compete in or stream virtual cycling and esports. Platforms like Zwift have created a genuine competitive and content scene around indoor virtual riding. Some cyclists earn through Zwift Racing League prize pools and sponsored teams, while others build an audience by streaming their indoor training sessions and races on Twitch or YouTube. Prize money at the competitive esports level varies a lot and tends to be modest outside of the top tier of racers, often ranging from small cash prizes up to a few $1,000s for major events. The more consistent income path for most people is actually the content side, streaming or posting virtual training content and monetizing through the same ad revenue, sponsorships, and donations that apply to any other creator niche, rather than relying on prize money alone. Number 7, freelance write or consult on cycling content. Cycling brands, gear companies, and fitness publications regularly need content, buying guides, technique articles, route write-ups, and gear comparisons written by someone who genuinely understands the sport rather than a generic freelancer. Freelance rates vary depending on experience and the publication, but niche fitness and cycling content commonly pays somewhere between $50 and $250 per article for most writers, with technical or brand consulting work paying more. A few regular clients writing consistently can turn into several hundred to a couple $1,000s a month, and it's a genuinely underserved niche since most freelance writers don't have real cycling knowledge to back up the content. So that's 7 ways to make money through cycling: bike courier work, online coaching, content and ad revenue, gear affiliate marketing, selling training plans, virtual racing and streaming, and freelance writing. If you're just getting started, I'd recommend picking whichever one matches how you already engage with cycling. If you're the person always giving training advice to friends, coaching or training plans are a natural fit. If you're the one always filming your rides, content is probably the better starting point. One honest note before you go: every number in this video is a general range, and what you actually earn depends on your experience, your local market, your consistency, and a bit of luck with timing. Treat these as a realistic starting point, not a guarantee. If this gave you some ideas, drop a like, subscribe for more videos like this, and let me know in the comments which one you're most likely to try. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.